Today I'm in Chilliwack, British Columbia, about 1.5 hours outside of Vancouver. I'm staying in this really cool treehouse that you could see in the back behind me. It's located in this nature pristine setting. There's mountains here, lots of forest around, lots of farmland around here. There's no one really around here. So if you want to get away with your partner or adventure with a buddy, you could definitely stay here. I would really recommend it because it's really cozy inside. It looks cool from the outside. There's tons of wood on the outside, so like it looks like a real tree house. Inside is really cozy as well. It's for 2 people, it sleeps 2 people. So if you want to bring a buddy or your partner, I'll definitely recommend you staying here. But let's go inside and check it out from the inside. As I said before, the treehouse is located in Chilliwack, British Columbia, and the property is kind of secluded. As I said, there's nothing around you really except mountains and some cows to the left. They like to be fed, but they don't want to be pet. I tried to pet them last night and they just wanted the food. So look at them, they're so cute. And I'm like a little scared. Woo! I don't know how to feed them, but I guess you just leave the bucket there. Hey, buddy. That's kind of funny, but yeah. So you find this location outside of Chilliwack, a little bit outside on the farmland, and you drive through this gate and you drive up this driveway here, and you have tons of parking spots around here. I mean, it's only for 2 people, but you can fit probably 2 cars here. And then you have the fire pit on the left and you have the mountain views on the side. And once you drive up the little driveway, I arrived later at night, so it was a little hard to find this place. I first went to a wrong entrance, so make sure you find the right one or arrive during the daytime. And then once you drive up that little driveway, you see the treehouse already on the left in between the trees. So you park your car here, you see the fire pit already, see the mountain setting here, and then you just walk. There's a little suspension bridge you walk over, and then there's these string lights attached, so if you arrive during dusk, they might be on already. And then you walk through that little suspension bridge and you see the treehouse in between the trees. When you enter the treehouse over this suspension bridge, you're greeted by this black glass door. It's really nice with all the windows here. There's a window right here you could see in already, and then there's a window right here when you enter. There's a little numeric code where you have to punch in a code to get in. And once you open the door, you're entering the main room of this tiny house. There's coat hangers right here and a nice wardrobe where you can place your shoes. Really nice design here tucked away in the corner. And then you have all your light switches here. You can control the lights here. And then you also have the temperature control. So the temperature is controlled by this little dial here. You can adjust it however you want to. Right now it's winter, so I have it until like 21 degrees, and I didn't feel cold last night, even though it was pretty cold outside. So the heater is pretty good. Also upstairs, there's another heater next to the bed, and I think it's also an AC. So if you want to stay here in the summer and you're sweating and you're hot, there's an AC up there right next to the bed, so that's good to know. And then once you have all your codes here, as I said before, there's nice windows here, nice big windows coming in, not a natural light coming in. There's lots of string lights up there, so that gives you an extra cozy cabin feel. So at the ceiling, there's all wooden ceilings, and then there's hardwood floors, it seems like. This is actually wood floors, which is a nice detail. And once you get settled in and take all your shoes and jackets off, you enter the kitchen area. The centerpiece of this kitchen area is a copper sink, which I actually really like. And then there's some supplies there. There's coffee on the left-hand side on these nice little wooden shelves. Really nice design here. I really like how it's put together. I also really like the green cabinets here. They really go well with the overall vibe of this place. The wood and the white walls of these green cabinets look really cool in my opinion. And of course you have all the utensils here in these drawers here, and then you have some other kitchen supplies here. There's plates and you can cook. There's a hot plate. There's an induction hot plate where you can cook some meals if you want to. It's not the biggest kitchen, but you get everything you need. You can make coffee in the morning, you can make tea, there's a toaster. So if you want to have some cozy time in here, make your own meals, you can definitely do that. Then there's some games up here. If you want to have a games night, you can definitely do that. Tons of games here that keep you entertained during the night. There's also this USB speaker. It's also a radio. It's a retro radio, which really looks really cool, I think. It goes with the overall vibe of this place. And then over here, there's some towels provided for the shower. There's an outdoor shower, which I'm going to show you later. But there's towels here if you want to use them. And then down here is the furnace and some toilet paper if you need more toilet paper once you're staying here. So right next to the kitchen, there's this cozy little area where there's a bookshelf with a bunch of books about cabins and tree houses. And then there you have this little sitting corner here where you can have this small couch and you can just read and enjoy the books here with a nice view on the surrounding areas. I could see mountains from here because of the big windows, and then there's trees all around you. So that's a nice setting to really enjoy some quiet time, read some books, and maybe a cup of coffee. The BC Treehouse is basically one big room. The main floor is down here with the kitchen, this cozy sitting corner, and then there's a table here where you can play games at or eat. And then obviously there's a deck here, which I'm going to show you later. But you can enter from this door and you can see the deck and you can see the mountains out there. It's a really nice setting. I'm going to show it to you later. And then upstairs is the loft. There's no doors here. There's a ladder right here. You climb up to the bedroom, and upstairs is the place where you can sleep. It sleeps 2 people, and the bed is actually pretty cozy. It's really cozy up here also to chill, because I feel like this sitting corner is not as big. It's just a small area where somebody can sit, but if you're here by yourself and you want to have some quiet romantic time, I feel like up there is the place to chill. It's really cozy up there. You just sleep right under the roof, and then there's 2 windows over top that lets also natural light in. And then there's a TV if you want to watch a romantic movie or an action movie or whatever movie you want. You can definitely do that here. And then on the right, there's a tiny bathroom. There's no sink in the bathroom. Just keep in mind you have to wash your hands over the kitchen sink, which is a little unusual, but I mean, this is a tiny house in a tree, so don't expect any luxury, I guess. And then, so like this, the bathroom is there. There's just a toilet in there and the big mirror where you can get ready, comb your hair or whatever. And then also, which I really like, there's a window right next to the toilet. Nobody is really around here, so nobody could really see in if you're sitting on the toilet or whatever. But I really enjoy to look out in nature when you're doing your business. But don't worry, there's no one really around. There's tons of trees around you, so nobody could really see in. So you have your own privacy. You also get a shower in this treehouse. It's an outdoor shower. It's right underneath the treehouse. You follow the little wooden bridge, and then you go on this path under the treehouse, and you find this little cabin here, and you open it up, and it's this nice outdoor shower. I don't know if it's hot water, but I'm sure it is. I haven't tried it yet. There's also artisan soaps inside you can use. It's made by local people, which I find is a nice little touch. There's no indoor shower, so just to keep in mind, in the winter it might get a little cold outside, so for some people that might be a little inconvenient. But there's a toilet inside. You don't have to go out in the dark or in the cold to go to the toilet. But yeah, you can do all the stuff, and what's better than to shower outside in nature? It's one of my favorite things to do. And then over here we have the sitting corner. It's tucked in right next to a window, which is nice, so you can look outside. There's only space for 2 people, so there's 2 little chairs. The chairs are a little squeaky, but I mean, they're comfortable enough to play some games and eat lunch there or eat dinner there. They're not the most comfortable, I would say. So for chilling out, I really recommend to go upstairs and chill on the bed. But there's complimentary wine and a sleeping mask, because the fun fact about this house, there's actually no blinds here. I feel like they kept it really wide and open, and just because there's nobody around, they didn't feel the need to put blinds on here. It might be a little annoying in the morning when you want to sleep in a little bit. That's why there's a sleeping mask there. So yeah, keep in mind there's no blinds and it doesn't get dark in here when the sun goes up. So you might want to put the sleeping mask on if you want to sleep in. Okay, right next to the treehouse there's this fire pit with a bunch of seating areas, and I just set up a fire in the background, as you could see. And the good thing is, what I love is that you have mountain views all around and there's no one around you, so I have a cozy evening at the fire. I'm really looking forward to it. And if you're looking for something to do in the area, there's Chilliwack Lake is pretty close. It's a cool lake. You could go swimming, or Cultus Lake is not too far. Or if you want to go hiking, there's Lindeman Lake. It's a cool hike, which isn't too long, and there's a beautiful lake at the end. So yeah, there's tons of hikes. If you're outdoorsy, there's tons of hikes you could do in the area, so you won't get bored. Okay, so it's time to leave the treehouse. What I really enjoyed about this place is that it's so close to nature. There's the mountains right there. There's this fire pit, which I really enjoyed. I made a fire last night and I really enjoyed it. I also really like the design of it. I really like the green cabinets and the retro speaker. It's all well put together, and I really enjoy the loft up there. So it's really cozy to sleep there. On a rainy day, you can really enjoy it. And then the deck at the end, you can have your morning coffee. You just wake up and see the mountains and have your morning coffee there. It's a really nice place, and I really recommend you staying here. If you want to stay here, the link is down in the bio, and you can stay here for yourself and experience everything I experienced for yourself. But now it's time to go to the next place. If you want to keep on track with my adventures, consider subscribing, because I have really cool adventures coming up soon in Oregon. So if you don't want to miss them, stick around, and I hope I see you in the next one.